No, from the north, it ain't Santa Claus. Brought my gifts to Atlanta, I'm Atlanta Claus. We getting to the bread, trying to keep it loud. But they ain't working, my circle on fire like a circus now. Around the same I've been around, so of course I endorse my from the north side. It's a steam team, got port side. Get it to do it. Of course I gotta voice my opinion on the when you are bad.
Oh, bro, that groovy. Hey.
Full strings like a guitar, G-star jeans on my sneakers. I'm a real soulful, color greens inside your speakers. Ferguson days on Castro, wasn't no cash flow, but I'm good for the arts, I'm Dr. Shows. I'm good for your heart, let me snatch your soul.
Yeah, hey, look at what do for the cash and tape. They'll be right across your head like it's Ash Wednesday. You got told, just get off your like your this fake. You can't sit, and if we ain't siblings, then I can't relate. Today, I'm 8'6", I run. I got it jumping like Pompeii. I don't need nothing but one take. I'm from the part of the city where you keep them like 1+8. Our politician. We do it like a small town wager. I'm the dropout major. Success stories I favor. Used to cover my scars out here trying to cover the fader. Yeah, Pro Tools, Nas, and the faders. Tell Assalamu alaikum. You ain't bout static like AM radio. Ain't even playing. I put my heart in my all in my art. I'm arting it. All of them are the same. It's harder to tell them apart some days. I thought I'd call them out all together rather than waste the amount of bars it'll take for me to call them out by name. Caught a glimpse of the alternate world I've introduced to you via the studio. Got them studying our mixtape. I'm from the hood like my mama, put that on my mama. I laid the law down like Parliament, all just with a pen and page.
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The beautiful Bay Bridge, ushering fans from Golden State's old home in Oakland to their new one in San Francisco. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Alan. LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Andre Drummond, Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And for Golden State, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's Irving.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
That's his. First personal foul.
Now Curry. Going inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
I think when you're a multi-time MVP, as Steph Curry is, on any drive, you're going to earn the whistle because you have that kind of respect.
And so he makes both from the line.
It is incredible to think how Stephen Curry can make something out of nothing. Broken plays, any breakdown, you need a bailout shot. This guy gets better when there is chaos.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. So often, Doris, we've seen Curry almost lose the ball, then pull off something amazing.
He's got a great sense of the moment. Chaotic situations lead to him getting open. One of the many special skills Stephen Curry has.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Durant against Wiggins. From deep. Durant, the pass to Simmons. Wiggins drives in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, elite quickness, the power finish, that is beautiful.
Brooklyn with the ball. 6-point game. Irving against Curry. Left side Irving. Goes up on the baseline. Offensive rebound. Simmons, the pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Irving against Green. Another shot. Oh, Green with a block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Oh, rejected by Drummond. Up top, Durant. He's covered by Curry. The kick out, Curry. Thompson pulls it in.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Durant drives in. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Looney. In transition. Here's Curry. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons. Using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
And he makes it.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining.
Wiggins outside. Knocked loose. Pass to Green. And here's Curry. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Irving. Here's Drummond. Goes back up. Green against Simmons. Shot clock at 5. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
The Warriors leading. To the middle. Here's Looney. Misses the one-handed jam.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
And stolen by Simmons. The drive by Irving. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Curry against Simmons. Pass to Thompson. The 3-ball. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Brooklyn shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Irving for 3. Counted from distance. Irving's got 7.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
And the basket by Curry. The Nets have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Simmons. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Irving. It's stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Looney. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 6 points for him.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. And he's one of the game's best closers. But to hear Kyrie Irving...
Coaches wants me to be aggressive.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. And the basket by Curry.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
He buries it from 3.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
The 3 from Curry. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Green. On the wing, Thompson. And a deep 3 from Curry. He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Irving. Here he goes. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. And And the layup falls. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Steph Curry has worked so hard to develop that ball handling ability, and it shows through on that bucket. What a move from Steph.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Stolen by Wiggins. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Durant on the attack. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. 1:44 left in the first half. Wiggins outside. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Now here's Wiggins. And here's Thompson for three. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Durant against Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Now here's Curry. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Wiggins, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Irving with it. Green picks him up. Irving, the pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Warriors basketball.
Curry against Irving. Down low. The kick out to Wiggins. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead, up 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Nash's 5. They've got Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Drummond in at center.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And Simmons gets it to go.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, it starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball. Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. And a deep three from Curry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
About a minute played here in the second half. Curry passes to Wiggins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Now here's Looney. Here's Curry. He's guarded by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The rebound by Simmons.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge. Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Curry against Drummond. Looney. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Looney's got 8 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Curry with it. Irving picks him up. Curry passes to Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, wow. How about that fantastic look by Steph Curry? The ability to create and make the guys around him better.
Durant against Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. Now Green. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Now Irving.
2 minutes.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge comes in for Durant, and Harris is subbed in for Curry.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Irving with it. 14 points for him. It's good. Irving's got 16. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
The three. For 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Irving. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And here's Thompson for 3. That one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Left side Irving. Pass to Drummond. Out to Harris. Out left to the wing. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Brooklyn basketball.
Stolen by Wiggins. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Curry, that's good.
On any given night, you understand that Steph Curry is a threat to go off, and it doesn't ever become less enjoyable to watch. How about that, Kevin?
Out to Harris. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the Nets.
Good on the second one. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Curry against Irving. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Over Simmons. Here's Wiggins. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
While this call may not decide.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you put it away inside. Harris known for his distance shooting, but you love to see him willing to get inside and make easy ones.
Curry passes to Thompson. On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. No good on the triple.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounded.
Outside for Irving. From the stripe. And the jumper is on the mark.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Thompson outside. Second shot opportunity. Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
But they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. And he's going for the lob. And Drummond with the jam.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Pass to Looney. Outside for Green. And stolen by Irving. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Warrior lead.
Boy, nice job by Joe Harris to sprint the floor and finish. That is beautiful.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Simmons. Back to Irving. Brooklyn calls timeout.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Hey, fans, who wants the free T-shirt? I can't hear you. Make some noise!
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Harris. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the shot goes in. Wow!
Drummond's able to sink it at the biggest possible moment.
Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Pass to Drummond. For 3, Durant. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by the Nets. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. To tie it up. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Brooklyn's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. With the drive, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Wiggins for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Plenty of energy left for key situations. The young Andrew Wiggins determined.
Durant against Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy?
And here's Curry. Thompson outside. This one for 3. No luck on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way to take the lead. High post Aldridge. Looney's there. Aldridge passes to Durant.
Warriors foul. Draymond Green. That's his 4th personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Both free throws good for Durant.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Looney. On the wing, Thompson. The three from Curry. Oh, bangs home the three.
Nobody.
Shooting the technical, Stephen Curry.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Shooting the tee, Steph. Shooting the technical, Stephen Curry.
Yes.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. For Allie LaForce.
Sitting right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play call and we hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons, white winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing. Hey, I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the cheese, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my hands, clean it, do my dirt. Just the dance, ain't trying to flirt. My mans came home the first. Watch the feds, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I came right now. Same old head trying to take me down. Tent so high, wanna pay so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good play, tell them bring them on field, but I pray for the down. Still got the on payroll. Whole team ain't move when I say so. I'ma rule the whole game, I'ma grab, I'ma chain with them, put a block up, but it still came down. Me now, let me live, human love, look me down, be my judge. This is does. I got fans, they can't tell I'm just a man. Need the love, be my, need my, I don't plan, just show up. Ayo, God don't give what you can't. I just met a bad thing, she's stable. Now she mad at the crib, gotta lay low. That's the life that you get with a player though. Same bed, never know when I get home. Fed up and we both wanna let go. Had to put it on chill like a leftover. Could've seen it all coming from the get-go. Ayo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us, gonna eat and crow, but not us. I know you need opponents, I could flow that if you want it. Ayo, ayo, I know you better. I know you won't get on, ain't no one told you better. My opponents and my homies live too close together. Got land, but I don't live on it. Say my prayer, but for the moment, hold the peace. Know the streets, clear the air for my. Guard your coof, flip the map when I stash the loot and won't show the where. Hit the turf, legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't overserve. Papa's gone, I ain't taking personal. Mike, gotta feed the earth. Flash it, don't be a jerk. Once you're gone, you can't watch your tone. Rep the game, y'all know the perks. Catch the blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to give me, but I ran up first. New check, no stimmy, but it's still gonna work. Life no gimme, but the wheel gon' turn. Trying to make it from the red to the end zone.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. Vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on feet. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on feet. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block. They're ringing me up, I got
Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and in Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Thybulle in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Harris finds Embiid. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Thybulle with the ball. It's up against Thompson. Wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
He's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Here's Curry, and Thybulle sends it back. Ball's knocked loose. And they double up Embiid. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Curry from deep three-point land. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Clock at 6. Green with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Here is Harden. To the wing on the left. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Maxey. 4 on the clock. From the arc. And James Harden hits from deep. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense. Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket. He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Here is Harden. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Harden has a wide open look. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Harden's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Curry against Harden. And there's the pass to Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. 3-pointer by Embiid. And it's Looney with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 3. Oh,
did you see that?
He doesn't know the meaning of a soft finish. Draymond's always going to throw it down hard.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
The 76ers leading by 3. Passes to Thibault. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Here's Looney. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James Harden.
It's going to be on James Harden.
And Kevon Looney, still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
He moves like a 15-year veteran. He thinks and plays like a 15-year veteran. Very reliable and well-rounded big man.
That free throw missing.
We're talking about a guy who does whatever is asked of him. I mean, Looney's been blessed to play with some of the best. He's part of the fabric that holds the team together.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Curry looking around. 3-pointer. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden against Curry. A good look from Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Offensive rebound. Looney. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The 76ers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Harris. Four seconds left. Can't get it to fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early. Aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. Bobbed up there for Embiid. It's stolen by Green, and it's the Warriors on the break. Looney kicks to Curry. There's the triple. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Maxey. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Wiggins. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
First personal foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Harden scanning the floor. And here's Harris from the arc. Embiid, the pass to Harris. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And the Warriors with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Curry can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 4. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball in almost every play. The teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with 3.
Now here's Embiid. It's good. This game is all even.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From 18 feet away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
That's just a needless giveaway. You've got to make the defense work for the turnovers.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in. Curry attacking. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Green against Harden. He feeds it to Embiid. Looney kicks to Thompson. Here's Wiggins, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Here's Harden going inside.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 11 points for Stephen Curry.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting.
Harden, that's good.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running in the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
And here is Curry. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Thompson surveying the floor. That one misses. Some solid defense from Harris. Harden outside. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Curry. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Wiggins outside. Just 5 to shoot.
Gotta admire the speed of Harden. I mean, he looks locked in on defense, especially with how he contests these shots.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
That was your Warriors dance team. Make some noise.
Driving the lane. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
The ability to contest shots without fouling. Draymond gets better at it every year.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
It's always a positive sign to see numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so in the game for the 76ers, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Embiid in its center, locking down the middle. Now here's Embiid after the miss from Stephen Curry. For the lead, and Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the 76ers.
When you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. And that doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
No problems knocking that one down. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
You can't let that happen defensively. Green gets the chance to catch and shoot. It's almost automatic.
Thompson outside. Curry on the wing. He dishes it to Green. Shot clock at 5. Thompson inside the line. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far. They're not playing with much intensity.
Embiid is at the elbow. The three from Harden. They grab their own miss. Back to Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits it from... 3-point range. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
They double team Curry. Here's Looney. Does halt the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
That one on Maxey.
Team foul.
Yeah, Looney really battles for this one. This is the shot that wins a trip to the line.
And he's good on the second. The 76ers leading by 5. High post, Embiid. Back to Harden. Embiid finds Harden. From deep. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Top of the key, Harris. Harden outside. And Looney sends it back.
No easy shots when Looney's on you. That's .74 wingspan.
At the line for the 76ers.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Different look here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Wiseman. And here is Poole. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Harris.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Embiid wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden inside the 3-point line. Poole with the steal. Here's Wiseman. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Embiid inside the line.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Poole. Takes it inside.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of impression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Wiseman. From deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Really it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Wiseman no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Harden the pass to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Warriors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Iguodala wide open. They get it back. Here's Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Wow, but he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Wiggins is checked in for Wiseman. Thompson comes in for Kuminga. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is where Curry does historical damage. Prolific and efficient from range.
The pass to Korkmaz. Over in the corner, Green. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, this has been a... great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Wiggins is out there with Thompson, and it's Green in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Beyond the arc. Wiggins up top. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run with opportunities there.
Oh, man, what a shot. Get that from another time zone.
Outside, Green. Milton with it. He's against Green. A shot by Milton, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. And an intentional foul right there. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Poole kicks to Wiggins. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now, here's Maxey. Harden outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
And it goes on. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in, they've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen, but we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off them a little.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Harden. Kicks to Embiid. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Well, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers. His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Over to the left wing. Harden the pass to Maxey. Thibault trying to get open. And that one's good. Maxey.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Curry against Harden. Curry is inside. Harden with the defensive effort. The 76ers leading by 8. Down low. Here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all below.
Curry can't get it to go.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots.
Harris misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
From outside the arc. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And the basketball. Harris.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Green. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Curry against Harden. Passes it to Poole. Just 4 to shoot. And Embiid with the block.
And the wingspan of Embiid. I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. Here's Curry. Drains the 19-footer. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for James Harden.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Tries to keep it alive. Thompson passes to Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Love the vision from Thompson. You've been surrounded by superstars. You learn to keep your eyes up.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the 76ers lead by 12. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
Might be.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
The way he's firing from three today, they ought to keep riding.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On its way from Curry for two, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I mean, he's a former NBA scoring champion. Curry just shows us why. It's a terrific night for him.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Stolen by Thompson. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Harden.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Chris Webber,